Hello, everyone, and welcome back. So, we're going to talk about episode 5, and like I said in my previous episode, this isn't going to be a very serious comparison, as this chapter in the manga was supposed to just be sort of silly and nonsensical, and I'm pretty sure that's what the episode is going for as well. So, we're just going to go ahead and jump straight into it. So, right away, I absolutely loved the comparison of these two slides. It was basically side by side color panels, absolutely wonderful. Loved seeing that. And it started off really good, following the script from the manga, seeing Teru go ahead and trying to inject the salt water into the little moke. And I absolutely loved the color scheme that they used for this episode. For some reason, it just kind of really suited this little part of the episode. I just really liked the color scheme, and it just kind of gave me that sense of horror comedy feeling to it. I couldn't really say, but it just really fit that part of the episode. I was a little bit disappointed seeing the locker scene of Ko and Nene hiding inside of it, as it definitely looked a little bit more intense as they're hiding in there, but it was pretty good, and it was definitely great seeing Akane get a little bit more action in the anime as he did in the manga, so that was great. Finally seeing his character get a little bit more action here, although it was a shame that it was wasted on a comedy episode. So it was definitely good to see that they kept in Teru being the one trying to hide from Ko and everyone else, that he's the one that let the sick Moke escape. Though it was a little disappointing though to see that some of the script was changed, such as Teru not really pointing out the fact that it was Nene who accidentally discovered how to cure the sickness, which leads to him having the bright idea to go and grab the table salt and try using that method of exorcism. Now, this part of the anime just sort of really angered me because it was so highly unnecessary, and I don't know why they felt the need to throw this in. Perhaps it was for time consumption or something, but it was just so unnecessary, and it just kind of angered me when I saw it. I was like, why? Why did they feel the need to do this? It didn't happen in the manga, and I don't know why they felt the need to throw that in, but maybe it was to show off Teru's skills or something, but oh my goodness, it was so highly unnecessary. And I also kind of didn't like how he's just casually giving her the salt, like, here you go. And I really didn't like that she's pretty much almost the same size as him. And in the manga, he's definitely pulling her into like a more close, full embrace. And she's obviously much smaller than him in the manga, which I kind of like that a lot better. So just, when they should chibify her, they don't. And it was also a little disappointing to see that she had less scales on her and she didn't have the cute little starfish on her head. And it just felt like Teru didn't really let on the fact that the exorcism was obviously successful because of the fact that it was her. Not because she was there, but it was because of her, which I've always suspected had something to do with the fact that she's a Kanagi, but who knows? And I was really hoping they would have thrown in this little extra scene like they did the last episode, this little extra. And I thought it would have been really cute just to see Teru scoop her up in her little fish form. I thought that would have been so cute to see, but they didn't do it, and I was so upset about that, but it's okay because we finally got to see Tiara animated, and I was pretty happy about that, so I guess I'll let it slide. And like I said, I absolutely loved these side-by-side color panel models. Like, OMG, I loved seeing that. Like, it was just so pretty. Now, to my surprise, the second half of the episode didn't really seem to change too much from the manga to anime. A lot of it stayed the same. It stayed pretty much pretty loyal, and I was actually really shocked when I was watching it. I was like, all right, well, the second half seems to be doing pretty good. All of it stayed the same. Right up where he meets the moke, to where he goes around exploring the school, trying to figure out where exactly Mitsuba fits in with all of the wonders in the school. All of that stayed exactly the same from the manga, and I was like, wow, they're actually doing a really good job. But what actually got me by surprise was how they brought Teru into this part of the episode, because he was definitely way more aggressive here than he was in the manga. But I feel like it ended up working out because we really needed to see how much Teru cannot stand apparitions, and we really needed to see that, as I felt the part where he stabs Mitsuba in the shoulder was definitely a callback to what he does to Hanako in the manga, as we never got to see that animated. And so, just like the manga, as we see the welcome sign, welcome to the club type thing, we see number 4, we finally see May. So definitely confirming that the rest of this arc, the next 6 episodes, are going to be dedicated to the picture perfect arc. Although they are calling it make believe, I don't know why. I wish they would have just called it picture perfect, because she's technically an artist and she creates pictures, and yeah, so whatever. But it is nice to see that this is where they're going to take the series for right now. I hope they stay pretty loyal to the manga on this half, because this is when the series kind of starts to delve into the dark side. So let's see where they take it and how they take it. So fingers crossed it stays good, fingers crossed it stays loyal, and we're definitely going to have a lot of content to talk about. So until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all next week. Stay tuned.